that are fight fans remember that great Sonny Liston stare in the early 60s. Both Spijkers and Gracie had that working. Bob, one thing that stands out here, both of them as a result of being in judo and jiu-jitsu, you see one with the gi and one without. Is that an advantage or disadvantage for Spijkers?
Well, Ben Spijkers is very comfortable with the gi, and I think it's a strategic disadvantage for him. I know he's comfortable with it, but I think it'll prove to not be an advantage for Ben Spijkers, but an advantage for Renzo Gracie. And of course, the takedown by the great judo player, Ben Spijkers, who's in the control position right now.
One of the things that's been talked about with regards to the jiu-jitsu is that he is a takedown expert, but the Gracies operate very well on their back. In fact, we've seen competitions where the Gracies have been victorious from their backside.
Absolutely, and you see Renzo right now in the defensive guard position, which he's very, very comfortable in. Now he's just gotten out of the takedown. He's kneed Ben Spijkers, and he's working him into the ring.
I don't think there's any doubt, Tom, that Spijkers was surprised by that. I didn't think he anticipated that Gracie would go to the groin.
And that's a classic Gracie move there with the leg strength and everything like that, being able to recover from the mat as he did and recover as well as he did.
And Gracie just hit it with a headbutt. He's already starting the attrition fight.
Bob, I wanted to point out the fact that the Gracies are notorious, at least Hoist has been, for what many people feel is passive fighting, laid back a little bit, not as aggressive clearly here. In this case, Renzo's going after it.
Yes, and each one of these great jiu-jitsu grapplers, they have their own style. Renzo's is an aggressive style, and you're seeing it now. He doesn't wait for people to bring the fight to him. He takes it to them.
Well, as a result of the fact that both are grapplers, they have plenty of time to remain on the mat, over 9 minutes. And basically, because this is the expertise of both, Tom, this is where the fight is going to be won or lost.
Absolutely. And I was just about to point out to Bob that Renzo is the kind of guy in particular, Bob, who can stay on the mat a long time. I mean, he'll stay out here all night if he has to.
No question about it. Of course, the rules tonight, he's working against the clock because he's only got 10 minutes. So Renzo has to make the fight. He's headbutting. He's putting a lot of weight on Ben Spijkers. And Ben Spijkers is in the defensive position, trying to keep that pressure off of him.
You see the time on the floor, not consequential at this point, 8:45 and running. But I have to say here, too, gentlemen, that it's clear that Spijkers is not foreign to being on his back either.
Sure. Now you saw Renzo use his knee to gain that advantage, and now he's got the back, and that's a big mistake.
Clearly, Spijkers was not used to that. He took some shots to the back of the neck, face first.
I was just going to say, Todd, we hadn't seen so many blows.
He tapped out. Wow. He tapped out.
It's all over.
He had to pull him off. And he stepped in. That was Bush League. He didn't need to do that at the end, step on the back of the neck. Renzo Gracie clearly had defeated him, and now he tries to be the sportsman. I don't know if that's the sort of thing that they're going to appreciate here. Nonetheless, you have to give credit to Renzo Gracie. He did what he said he was going to do.